So, welcome back to the Daily Transfer Update, and today we're more talking about players that are not joining Arsenal and players that are at Arsenal. Let's start with the superstar, the main guy, Mesut Ozil. Love him or hate him, he is still an Arsenal player, but there is reports that he is linked to Chinese clubs, 2 or 3 Chinese clubs that are willing to pay £1 million per week. £1 million per week. Let's just put that into context. How much do you earn in your job every week? £1 million per week. Apparently, his agent has said it would take a tempting offer to move him away from Arsenal. He's happy in London. He bleeds Arsenal apparently. And he's comfortable. He's got a lifestyle in London. He's under contract for the next 2 seasons. He's on a massive deal on 350 grand a week. But there are clubs out there in China that are prepared to pay £1 million per week. Jesus Christ. Wow. Imagine getting paid that much money. Imagine being in that stratosphere of earning potential, mate. I can't even imagine what that lifestyle is like right now. Listen, it is what it is. Me personally, everyone knows my thoughts on this channel. I would get rid of him ASAP. I think that he is a good player. We all know he's a good player. Does he show it often enough? Not for me. If we can get a deal for him where maybe somebody pays his wages and we get rid for £5-10 million, I'd take that, because you've saved your £18 million a season over 2, which is 36 million. You get 5-10 million. You're now talking, 46 million, 41 million, depending on what the fee is. I would take that and reinvest it in other areas on the pitch, mainly centre-back or wingers. I think number 10s as a whole are a dying breed. I've said this for a long, long time now. Number 10s are dying out of the game. And for me, it's all about a 4-3-3 formation where you play with 2 really quick wingers like a Sane or a Sterling, and you play with an Aguero. If you're Liverpool, you play with Mane and Salah, and you play with a Firmino, who's maybe a false 9 at times and links the play. And that's how I think Arsenal should go. So for me, a number 10 is irrelevant, but leave it down there. Let me know what you guys think. Would you get rid of Ozil? Is £1 million a week enough money? Yeah, I think it is. On to what Unai Emery said about Aaron Ramsey's replacement. He spoke openly about Joe Willock and Eddie Nketiah today. So like I said, this is more, not so much about players we're linked with, but players we have been linked with and players that are at the club. He mentioned about Willock and Nketiah, saying that young players need opportunities to be with us in training. He was speaking before, obviously, the final in Baku in a few weeks' time. And he said that we'll be flying out to Baku 4 days before the final. We will be training 3 days in a row before the final over in Baku. And he said that they need opportunities in the squad. And to be honest with you, I thought Joe Willock played all right in the game at the weekend against Burnley. But he looked out of puff after 60 minutes and was rightly substituted. And that is the difference going from down here to going to elite level in the Premier League. It is a massive, massive step up. So for me, Joe Willock, yes, you can be a utility player next season. You can come on as a substitute. As a starter and a replacement for Aaron Ramsey, no way. We need to go and buy somebody in the transfer market and make sure that it's a good purchase. Listen, Aaron Ramsey's been a good player for Arsenal. We've missed him in the last couple of weeks. Maybe if he had played, we would have got top 4. Who knows? It's hard to say. But he has been a good player for Arsenal over the years, on and off. I think we need to go and replace him with proven quality. Maybe a Rabiot, somebody like that in that mould. Smith Rowe, Willock, yes, they can fill in and do a job. Are they starters for Arsenal? Not for me right now. They're good players, but they are not Arsenal first team players from the start of every game. Not for me. On to... I butchered this geezer's name, and I know everyone replied in that comment section down there. Tagliafico. I hope I've pronounced that right this time, because I know you lot butcher me on my names. But he has got a deal where, and this is mad, yeah? Apparently he's going to stay at Ajax for 1 more season. But he has a buyout clause of 17.3 million. Anything over 17.3 million, the club and him split it 50-50. That is an unbelievable contract. But that also begs the question, why would you pay over the asking fee? I don't know. But then if you've maybe got a bidding war, 2, 3, 4, 5 clubs, then maybe it could go up and up and up, and it's just who buckles first. They only paid 4 million quid for him, so they're going to make profit either way, 13.3 million. Anything over that, it's split 50-50. One thing's for sure, Tagliafico is going to be a very rich young man come this time next season. But he has apparently committed his future to Ajax for the next 12 months, so he will not be going anywhere, which gives us a bit of a blow really. So we need to be going out shopping for a left back. With Kolasinac, for me, he's not good enough. He's not good in a 4. He's defensively shocking. He can't cross. And Nacho Monreal, very consistent footballer. I think he's been one of our most consistent players since he joined, but he's aging, and I think he's past his sell-by date. So I think that's an area we need to look at. Maybe Tierney, Chilwell. Chilwell's going to be expensive. Tierney, not so much. But Tagliafico, for now, that ain't happening. Another one we've been linked with, and apparently this guy has only got a £43 million buyout. I thought it was about 70 odd million the way all the other journalists were reporting this a couple of days ago. But that is Nicolas Pepe. He was asked about his future at the club. He's linked with Bayern Munich, he's linked with Liverpool, Barca, Madrid, Arsenal and Man United. And he said, we do not talk about it right now. The season is not yet over. Obviously their season's still going on. Once it's over, we will discuss it. But for now, no. Well, that's not really saying I'm staying where I'm staying, is it? That's not like saying I'm going to commit my future, I'm going to stay where I'm at. So that is somebody we could possibly get. And if it's only 43 million quid, again, it's another one that could go into a bidding war, and it could go 50, 60, 65, 70, because there's a lot of clubs that are chasing Nicolas Pepe. For me, we should be all over this guy like a rash. He is an absolute baller. He has ripped it up in the French league this season. And he's been a joy to watch, let's be real. Every time I've seen him, he's been absolutely fantastic. I think he's got every single attribute to succeed in the Premier League. He's pacey, he's physical, he's got technical ability, he's got an eye for goal, he knows how to pass to teammates instead of being greedy. And, you know, you can't buy that. You can't buy that footballing brain of, oh, I'm not going to be greedy because there's a better option. Some players are greedy, even if there is a better option. When you've got a player that's that young, that can be that clever and that cute in and around the box, that he knows when not to shoot, he can pass to somebody in a better position, you have got a proper team player. And that is somebody who would slot straight into our right wing. He would make an instant impact in the Premier League, like I said. I think he's got every attribute to succeed in the Premier League. And for £43 million, that is a no-brainer. Go and put the bid in Arsenal. Go and try and buy him. And he's clearly opening the door up for all these clubs to come and get him. And why wouldn't he? He's a young man. He's playing in a league that's not the greatest. He's got some of Europe's giants chasing after him. And he knows he's going to get a massive, massive payday if he leaves where he's at. So Arsenal have got to go and do the business here. They've got to say, listen, we're showing a statement of intent right now. Let's go and put a bid in for Nicolas Pepe. Let's see where that gets us. And if somebody else comes in and gazums us, we go again. And we say the cut-off is what? 55, 60 million. So we'll keep going. They keep going. We keep going. And then eventually we get to 60. If everyone wants to go over that, cool, we're out. But let's throw our hat into the ring. Let's go and buy a proper right winger. Somebody that could supply Aubameyang, supply Lacazette. You know, you get your midfield runners. He could supply them too. He is an absolute baller and worth every single penny right now in today's market. So for me, I'd be going all over him. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it all down there in the comments section. Don't forget, go check my season review part 1. That was posted last night. Part 2 will be posted tonight. Go and follow my Instagram, Road to 10K on Insta. DM me saying you followed from one of my videos. I will follow you back as soon as I read it. If I don't read it for a few hours, don't get hasty. I'm working, I'm busy, I'm doing what I'm doing. I will open and read every single one of them. Anyway, subscribe, like, share. Until later on this evening, I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.